Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to get the day started here with some more music and tell you that we had a great show last night. Our second show at the Loft at the Winery in New York City, and we are now off. I don't know, going to Massachusetts or someplace. I don't know. All I know is we got about a 4-hour drive to do, and our plan is about 2 hours into it to stop at a really good diner and chow down. We have our little bubble of a car that we've been traveling in. It's with just Bill Sinkay and Jeff Allen Ross and Carol Lee and myself. And we're just having an adventure out here. We're all kind of split up into different vehicles, so we're kind of on our own to do whatever we want to do, which is kind of nice for a change, instead of all being on one bus and having just decisions being impossible to be made. We got a pretty good group. For me, one of the highlights last night was the fact that Ron Carter came to the show last night, and I got to see him and his wife, and it was great. I don't know if it was his kind of show, but he was very nice, and it just I can never express enough what his playing and his humanity has meant to me in this business. He's one remarkably special man. And the cool thing was, before the show, in the other room at the winery, Mark Cohn was playing there. And so when we got here, I ran down there and got to see Mark. I hadn't seen Mark in ages. I love Mark. I love working with him. And we had a really nice visit. And our show had an intermission in it. So during the intermission, I ran to their stage and got to look down from up above on the balcony. And he was just doing Walking in Memphis, and then went and followed that playing acoustic guitar, doing a song. And then I had to run back for our second set, but it was really great to see and hear him. He's such a gifted artist. The first time I heard Walking in Memphis, I just kind of went, really? Wow, that's unbelievable, and got to play it with him on the Tonight Show and stuff. So that was really cool. But we're having a really a good time out here, and it's really nice. The people have been really great. The crowds have been really receptive, and I think everybody's just so excited to be hearing live music again. We're being warned about things. There's some areas, like apparently in the area of Cape Cod where we're heading, numbers have started climbing. So we're just being told, be sure and keep your masks going and all that. And so staying very cognizant of the fact that things aren't over yet by any means. So I'm trying to stay aware of being safe and hoping that people will continue to do the right thing and get vaccinated. And at some point, hopefully we can have a situation where we don't have to be thinking about this as much as we are now. But you can't let your guard down. That's for sure. So I was thinking about yesterday, having done Sister Kate, since I'm out here with Kate Taylor and we're promoting her album. I put up stuff from the album that we did back in 1970 with Kate. And then here we were 50 years later, going in the studio and cutting another one with Kate. And it was such a kick to do that and to be with her, and then to especially to look around the studio during the course of making the new album. And there's Peter Asher producing it, who produced the first one. There's Russ Kunkel on drums, who played on the first one. There's Danny Korchmar playing guitar, who played on the first one. Now this on the new one, with the addition of Waddy Wachtel and Albert Lee and Jeff Allen Ross playing on it, plus some guests on it, and myself. And the only thing that really made me realize time had really gone by was the fact that Russell's son, Nathaniel Kunkel, who's a great engineer, was engineering. And when we did Kate's first album, he was a newborn. So that's about it. But her new album is called Why Wait? And I thought since we did Sister Kate yesterday, I'll do a couple of tracks from Why Wait? So this is 50 years later from Sister Kate. And here we are with this band of rapscallions again out here making music. So let me play you a couple of songs from this just to turn you on to what Kate's doing now. So this is a song called Why Wait? So here we go. Hold on, let me get it to start right at the top.
It's a train.
Yeah.
Slow moving train. Sometimes it's at a standstill, sometimes skimming down the track. Well, it may be slow, but it won't be turning back. It's a train. Slow moving train. We're together, you and me. There's a party going on, and it's 3:33. This feels like heaven. This feels like heaven to me. Kids racing round, bales of hay. It's a harvest celebration. It's a happy day. This feels like heaven. This feels like heaven to me. Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? Found true love, real love. Singing songs on the porch swing. This feels like heaven. This feels like heaven to me. Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? People talking about heaven, and they say it's up. It makes me wanna ask 'em, up compared to what? Why wait?
Albert Lee.
What if the word was not a word, but a song on a hum? Hey, red state sister, you and me are one. We're a train on a track, y'all, and we won't be turned back. We'll need to talk about what will be. Well, let's talk about what is and what we choose to see. This feels like heaven, don't you agree? This feels like heaven to me. Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? This is heaven. Why wait? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait? Why wait, y'all? Why wait? Why wait for heaven? Why
Why Wait? Title track from Kate's album. Play a couple more here. This is called He Caught the Katy, and she tells a whole story about the Katy, and it's a train line, and better when she tells the story than me. I'm just going by what I've heard on the concert stage. So here's He Caught the Katy.
Well, he caught the Katy and left me the mule to ride. Yeah, he caught the Katy and left me the mule to ride. You know my baby caught the Katy, left me a mule to ride. But the train pulled out and I swung on behind, 'cause I'm crazy about it, my hard-headed fellow mine. Girls, my baby's long, great God almighty, he's tall. You know my baby, he's long, great God almighty, he's tall.
Well,
Yeah, my baby, he's long. My baby, he's tall. He sleeps with his head in the kitchen and his feet down in the hall. And I'm crazy about that hard-headed fellow of mine. I love my baby 'cause he's so fine. Sure do wish he'd come to see me sometime. If you don't believe I love it, look at the hole I'm in. If you don't believe I'm sinking, look at the shape I'm in. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Now the way that Jackson hurts. I love my baby 'cause he's so fine. Sure do wish he'd come to see me sometime. You don't believe I love it, look at the hole I'm in. If you don't believe I'm sinking, look at the shape I'm in. He called the Katy and he left me the mule to ride. You know my baby called the Katy and left me the mule to ride. Well, my baby caught the Katy, left me a mule to ride. The train pulled out and I jumped on behind, 'cause I'm crazy about it, hard-headed fellow of mine. Yeah, I'm crazy about it, that hard-headed fellow of mine.
It's really a fun song to play live. It's just watch the audience going. I love groove, man. It's like we did a webinar with Berkeley, and we were talking, and Omar Hakim was sitting there, and he goes, "Just don't lose the dance floor." That's the thing. You don't lose the dance floor, and it's so true. And when you see heads moving, kind of butts shaking in their seats, or people out dancing, that's what it's all about. You know, it's. Don't lose that dance floor. Let me see what else we got on here. I'll do just a couple. Oh, we ended up doing. She wanted to do a song by her brother James Taylor, and they went for one of the more. It's known, but it's obscure. It's not like she suddenly did Fire and Rain or Country Road or something like that. But I love playing the song. I love playing it with James. I think I've done it on the channel here and played along with it. But it's I Will Follow. So let me show you how her rendition of it.
time to rise. Rise, true believer that I am thine. Lead me on, blessed receiver of your love. I own my own time, and I've been holding on. Leave the word unspoken, and the spell will not be broken. I know I will follow, even if I have to go. Yes, yes, I will follow. I will follow, Lord, I will
Yeah, James, I mean, it's just his writing is always just so unbelievable. He's one of the absolutely most gifted writers of the generation, that's for sure. And I was certainly fortunate that he was the first guy I hooked up with when my career began, because it definitely set the bar quite high. There's a whole bunch of great songs on here. There's a version of Good Day Sunshine and all kinds of stuff. But I figure at this point you can go check it out, and if you really like the album, you can go ahead and get it. So I'm not going to tease you any more with more tracks on this, I don't think. I think I'll leave that up to your adventurism. So I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to pack now and upload this and get ready to check out of the hotel and start our next little journey towards food. Since whatever, I think the diner we're going to I've been to before, and it's really unbelievable, really good. It's one of these ones where we were on the road with James many years ago, and there was a truck driver this was back in the CB days, and all these guys had their handles, and this guy's handle was Straight Job, and all the other truckers were really pissed off at him because the guy just sat there with the CB open and just playing like blues harmonica the whole time. He's really a good blues harp player. We ended up talking to him, and we were probably about a mile apart, and at one point we said, oh, we're going to be pulling off now. We're in the middle of Connecticut, and said, we're going to be pulling off now. We're just going to go to the Hojo over here, the Howard Johnson, and have some lunch. And he goes, no, man, don't go there. Here, gave us an address, said, follow me. And I guess we could have done the song, I Will Follow. No. But he took us to this diner that was like so insane. It was like, you just could, portions, like were just so ridiculous. I mean, if I got that same kind of a portion, I would probably eat a fifth of it and put the rest in a container and eat for the rest of the month. But it's I think this might be the same one. And we said to him, man, thank you for turning us onto this, because just some mediocre meal in the Hojo would have been kind of lame compared to this really pretty incredible feast that we had. So we're going to do that and then move on. And then tonight, have a bookstore signing. We're off tonight, no gig. So Peter and Kate and I, whoever else wants to go, we are going to be at a bookstore doing a signing. I'll have all my books there. A big drag at a lot of the gigs is they don't. I've had all my books there, and we're doing signing. I've sold a bunch of books, but for the most part, they're not accepting credit cards. It's like a cash thing, and people don't carry that kind of cash with them for these things. So it's been real frustrating. So I've been handing out my website information to people, saying, look at, man, the minute I get home, I will sign a book and personalize it to you and drop it in the mail immediately. So I've been checking my order thing, and there's a whole bunch of people have ordered books, but if they took credit cards at these things, then people could be going home with a book. So it's really been sort of frustrating. So hopefully at the bookstore tonight, they'll handle it as business, and they'll be able to take the cards and do all that. But hopefully it'll be a good turnout. But the people that have bought the book have been all excited about it. And if you're interested, I'll give you a hustle here. My website for my book is lelandsklar'sbeard.com. All one word, lelandsklar'sbeard.com. And if you go there, that's where I've got the t-shirt with my beard on the front of it, and I've got my artwork on it. It's like really museum quality prints. We did them on really fine quality paper using like the best inks and stuff. So my paintings and my drawings are available there too. So this is, again, my little QVC moment. And I keep threatening I've got to do a real video, really, and just talk about all this stuff, because I'm really incredibly proud of all of it. I'm just not a hustler. So I find it, there's an element of feeling kind of embarrassing. Oh, can I go to my website and buy my shit? But I'm really proud of it. And the people who have gotten it have all been very, very happy with it. So I can't complain about that. So I am going to go take care of the stuff I've got to take care of, and hit the road. And again, as every day, and someday I may not have to do this, but it's way off in the future yet. And that is to thank all the frontline people, all the doctors and nurses and hospital staffs, from the janitorial services to all of the administrative services that are dealing with this terrible disease that we are going through. And they put themselves in harm's way on a daily basis. And we just need to do the smart things and get this behind us so that these people can get back to their kind of normal life. Because a lot of these people, they're doing their absolute best, but a lot of them are young, and when they started this was not what they signed up for, was having to deal with this kind of a terrible pandemic. And so please just do the right thing on this. This is so urgent and so important. In the areas where people have been vaccinated, the life is returning to some kind of normalcy. In the areas where people have kind of blown it all off, there's still a lot of people dying and a lot of people hospitalized. We're all got our masks out here, and anytime we're going into stores or doing any kind of stuff, we are masked up. It's the right thing to do. So just take care of yourself and take care of your fellow citizens, and let's get this over with. So I'm going to wish everybody a good day, a wonderful day, and I will check in the morning and let you know how the book signing went, maybe get some pictures from that. But we've been having some fun adventures out here. It's really nice to be back out with a bunch of lunatics, traveling the highways and byways every day. I missed it a lot. So take good care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.